Blessings, Taurus soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It is Priestess Melissa, and we are here to do your weekly reading. Now, we're going to be getting into your reading using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. This is going to show us an upright or a reverse, which is going to be a challenge or an ally position. We're going to then get some more clarity around all of that with the Moonology cards. We're going to pull past, present, and future energy, Taurus, on this and see what's going on. We're then going to clarify even further with our Good Karma Tarot cards and see what we need to know, what we need to be aware of, things of that nature. Have any of you out there been feeling like just a lot of resistance this week from people and just, people on edge and just delays? I mean, Mercury retrograde is definitely in effect. And what about those people trying to come back? Bye-bye, dumbass BS, right? It would be, maybe what some of you are saying is what I was hearing. Anyway, it's like, who has time for all of that, If you can't trust them, I don't know. What do you say, Taurus? Well, anyway, if you do need a personal reading, I just wanted to let you know you could reach out to me at VenusianWays.org, and do check out my other website for hypnosis, which is called HappyMediumHypnosis.com. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. Watch your ears. We're going to call in the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. Clear out all the negative, dark, dense energy. Bring through the wisdom that we need for Taurus this week. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Taurus, can I just tell you how amazing and wonderful you are? Thank you to each and every one of you who have subscribed. We are over 200 now. Thank you, thank you. Do continue to hit the like button on these videos. Share, comment as you feel led to. Let me know what's going on with you. I love hearing about it, all right? And I share things too, in these readings, and let you know what's going on in my life as well. Do be aware that you can watch these readings for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They are timeless. Timing is fluid, so this can be past, present, future energy. Roles can be flipped and reversed because they are general readings, so there may only be a part of the message. And I've had people comment that the whole message resonated, so you just never know what you're going to get. But do allow other people to get these videos and see these readings if you feel that the message could help them. So thank you. I really appreciate all of your help. Taurus, what's going on for you this week? The Phoenix, huh? Wow, you're tapping into my energy since I do live in Phoenix. Oh, and the Web Weaver. What is this all about? I'm getting the internet type of energy. It's like people are starting to see you. Yeah, I feel like you're really starting to feel good, like this magnetic energy. Now, I don't know if some of you are maybe influencers or something like that out there. Whatever is happening here, you are blowing up. This is in the upright position. That means you are headed in the right direction, Taurus. That is awesome. Hit the like button if you're resonating. So the 29 comes to an 11, and that is a master number. The Phoenix does understand, the necessity to leave behind and rise out of the ashes of the old, things that have died, and not stay in that place. The only way that we can, allow better and good into our lives is to rise from that darkness. Don't stay depressed and things of that nature is what you're being told today, for sure, is what I'm hearing from this energy of this card. Resurrection, surrender to change. So what is this major change, perhaps, Taurus, that you are on the verge of? Web Weaver, you're definitely creating something incredible here. This is all about synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. That sowing and reaping energy. Beautiful. All right, Taurus, let's read the Phoenix. Again, number 29 coming to master number 11. And this is an ally, so that is awesome, right, Taurus? All right, so the Phoenix appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and to ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you have just passed through a metaphorical experience of death or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. So something, this is one of those, things that may seem like one thing, but it's actually something much, like it could seem much worse than it is. Even if on the surface, things may be really changing and seeming like it's not for the good, right? Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the phoenix. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes. Jesus, thank you, Lord God. Changes from one ending directly into a new beginning, but it may not feel like, right away that change. It's like when you turn a year older on your birthday, do you really feel that much different, right? But this is you really feeling that difference, really feeling empowered and able to make those changes now. This is absolutely going to help you to ascend. The phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful than with every death it experiences. So the more we get used to this, actually the stronger we get. And it's not really dying in a sense, it's just letting go of those things that keep us held back. You know what I mean? Those changes we need to make in whatever areas we need to. This could signal an end of a relationship or of a dynamic within one, meaning that a way that things have been going is going to change. Things will get better, you know what I mean? Your relationship could ascend and become a lot better. You may start to, experiment with more spiritual practices within your relationship so that it does become more meaningful, you know what I mean? Like Tantra and things of that nature. This could signal an end, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. So do be aware of all of those today. Let me know if they resonate with you as well, and hit the like button if you are resonating with this energy today. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it is time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you are doing, or you may know intuitively that it is time to move on and try something new. All right, guys. So it says, whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration of new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. Wow. This is happening, guys. This is just saying allow for it to happen, because you're going to be so much happier on the other side of that. This is you really creating that reality and that life. You being that spider energy, meaning that you're weaving that beautiful web. I mean, they do look beautiful, like with the sun shining through them and stuff, right? But you are going to feel beautiful. Your heart is going to be so open. You're going to feel so happy by allowing this change, is what I hear Spirit saying. All right, let's get into our Moonology cards, Taurus, and see what is going on here. All right, Phoenix, Resurrection, Surrender to Change, 29, with the Mastered energy. Wow. Ascended Master is what I heard. You are on that path, some of you. Definitely hit the like button if you resonate with that. Too many cards. Show us what we need to know for Taurus, please. Past energy with this Phoenix. Surrender to the divine. Absolutely. That message is still coming forward, to surrender. There's something that you need to let go of. And the message today was also about I am reborn. So watch Friday's message for this week and see what that may have for you as well, Taurus. All right. So on the bottom is your dreams need a practical plan. It's like, yeah, you can't just keep it up in your head, right? You've got to actually start thinking about how are the ways that I can start putting this into place a little bit at a time, one step at a time. And that's how you make it happen, basically. Yes, it may take a little bit of time, but once you are ready, once this happens, yeah, there's no stopping you. What else is coming out for Taurus today? Okay, Taurus, flying all over the place then. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't fly off the handle about something, is what I was hearing here today. Especially if it's somebody that's giving you a hard time, you know, getting all fired up or trying to get you all fired up for some reason. You and your loved ones are safe, and maybe that's what it's around. You know, maybe somebody's threatening you, perhaps even Taurus, but you don't have to worry about anything, especially if you're staying in the right place. You keep on rising, you keep on shining. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing, especially if you know that you're doing everything you can and as best of the way that you know how to. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. This is awesome to see, all right? This is exactly what you need. An answer, you know, for you to be able to really, like, just soar, basically, is the energy that I'm receiving here today. Conclusions are within reach. It's like everything is pointing towards just keep going the way that you're going. Look at this energy. How can anything stop you when you're in this mode, Taurus? That is a beautiful energy to see. And yes, don't let your past hold you back. So if that's what this is about, definitely do not let anything hold you back from that awakening, you know, that connection with spirit that we all need to be concerned about making, you know, and spend time with learning what that's about, you know. And if people are just keeping you, you know, focused on things that really don't matter, you feel like you're just wasting your life away. But a fiery climax does approach, because I feel like somebody is not going to be happy about this situation. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Cancer is on the board. So Aries, Leo, or Cancer potentially you could be dealing with around this situation. But at the center of it, I just get this energy of don't let somebody continue to trigger you, perhaps. I feel like this is somebody that you care about, you know, and that's like they always want to try to come back, right? When you just, you know, start to, you know, get yourself together, start to do better and stuff like that. Is that how you've been feeling? Have you been dealing with that situation? It doesn't even have to be a lover. It can just be people. Ooh, the truth for sure for somebody. But I feel like you have seen this. It's really just about being strong enough to, you know, leave these situations behind that really just aren't any good for you. Surrender to the divine. What is this energy telling us, or what do we need to know about it? Page of Swords in reverse. You were definitely dealing with some dishonesty. I felt like there were some things that you were still learning. And now that you are learning about this, because the way that you're doing it is you're allowing yourself to more or less be at peace about what has happened, you know, allow yourself to really be able to see what the truth was, perhaps that this really wasn't your soulmate or somebody, you know, again, that was just holding you back. You know, they were telling you one thing, telling you they were this, you know, important person to you or whatever, perhaps, but actually, you know, it's almost like maybe they were feeding you that twin flame line or that kind of thing. Death and rebirth. Very strong death and rebirth energy for you, Taurus. It's definitely saying it's time to rise. It's time to leave this situation behind, especially if it's about love. And if it's not, it's about getting out of your head. You know, definitely with that Page of Swords energy in reverse here, is saying, you know, you needed to learn more, perhaps, to get yourself out of this burdensome situation, or to really be able to, you know, put those burdens behind you, you know, allow for the changes that really needed to happen. And maybe in the past that was hard for you to do. You know, it's hard for all of us to do in our own areas of our lives, is what I'm going to say. Don't let pride get in your way. Walk away. Absolutely. You don't need to play the fool. You don't need to get upset. Just walk away. Queen of Cups in reverse. Give this person no more love. If that's how they are, they don't deserve your love. Walk away. Know your value. Know your worth. But I do feel like this person is going to try to confuse you, going to try to get you up in your head about this situation, about the fact that, you know, maybe you've made your mind up, if you will, about what it is that you want to do. And of course, you know, if that doesn't jive with their plans, you know how that goes. But a personal issue reaches resolution. I got Ace of Cups flying out here saying, don't you worry about a thing. With the Hierophant energy, you are making a lot of, you know, good new friends. I feel like you are changing a lot of things, because this card was talking about change, and maybe that big change was the people you were surrounding yourself around. And of course, perhaps maybe that was also a partner, you know, a romantic partner. But in any case, I feel like these choices that you're making, you know, to elevate yourself, wow, an Empress is behind that with the Four of Wands. Are you kidding me? With the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're definitely learning from your lessons, and you're not going to allow anything to hold you back any longer, is really what I see with this. Okay, so we've got, again, the Ace of Cups energy with a personal issue reaches resolution. It's really going to allow you to rise so much higher, because you're going to know the truth. And when you see the truth of this person and how untruthful they've been, you know, how much they have lied to you, perhaps, it is going to allow you to make the choice that you need. All right, you're going to understand that this person really wasn't given the way that they should have to you. We can be so, you know, confused by these people. And they have us in this limbo state, this purgatory state, where we know things aren't right where they are, but we're so familiar with it, it's hard for us to leave it, right? But this is where we have to be strong. And when we know we're not feeling right about something, then it's not right. And we need to trust ourselves, right, Taurus? All right. And only give what's, you know, giving to us, if you will. Page of Wands energy. Yeah, I see you taking that path that's, you know, you're going to learn new things. This person's cooking here. I feel like you're learning, like, could be life skills, but, you know, like, again, culinary arts. It could be more than just cooking basic foods. Maybe you're learning, again, culinary arts. Three of Wands energy. I feel like, you know, you're tapping more into this energy of believing that there is more out there. You're actually looking for it now, right? I feel like you're not allowing your past to hold you back, because the Phoenix is rising. You do know your value and worth. And I would say check out your South Node too, and see what that has to say for you in relation to your astrological chart, if you will, you know, and wherever that placement is for you. All right, so let us see what are the messages from our inner effing peace message cards. And why did I turn this around? That's so funny. All right, here we go. For Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know? Come on, Taurus. All right, we got two out. Dropping gimmies in. So anytime you want to get upset about this situation, this is when, you know, boot camp is really good for, you know, getting you focused on other things, because when you're in 2 hours of dropping gimmies in, I'll tell you what, one time when I was in the military, let's just say I had my weapon confiscated by one of my drill sergeants, and the end result was having to do over 250 push-ups to get my weapon back, along with my firing pin, because I had extra added on for that. Oh, those are fun days. Pay the piper and move on, which is exactly what I did. I did my push-ups, got my firing pin and my weapon back, and we were done. All right, so don't phone it in. Interesting. Show up and throw it down. So it's saying don't deal with people, I feel, that want to try to be impersonal with you, perhaps, and deal with personal issues, perhaps, in an impersonal way, like on the phone, like texting you, you know, that kind of thing, when they really need to have this conversation in person with you, right, Taurus? All right. So 0 fucks given. Absolutely. Don't even worry about this person, especially if they're just playing games with you. You know, when people aren't playing games with you, they're going to meet with you. They're, you know, they're not going to give you like, oh, maybe, and yeah, let me get back with you, and you know, all this stuff. No, we don't have no time for that, right? Especially if you're focused in ways that's helping to improve your life. You don't have any time to give any fucks, if you will, for any BS. All right, so let's see what is going on here. Definitely distract yourself in other good ways. Just walk away from these situations for sure. Retreat. Don't continue to play into, perhaps, you know, this person may be trying to get you to get out of pocket, if you will, right? Fly off the handle, like I was talking about earlier. Time to disconnect from the world. Absolutely. Don't, and maybe that also means your phone. Whoops. Maybe that means you need to block this person or people that, you know, could be gang stalking you even. I was hearing with that, because this always makes me think of military when it says drop and give me sin. I love it. All right, but stay optimistic, Spirit is saying. As you start to move more and more away from these bad juju energies, you're actually going to start to see, again, your energy rise. Everything around you is going to start to change in more positive ways. Codependency was definitely an issue in this relationship. Either you felt very clingy to this person or vice versa. And, you know, we have to maintain a happy medium. Pun intended. happymediumhypnosis.com. Check me out, especially my Google page as well. I can definitely help you with anything mind and heart related to get back on track and to feel good again. You know, not feel like you have to depend on somebody or something else to feel good. You know what I mean? All right, so definitely pull yourself back from any of those codependent or, you know, maybe wanting to reach out kind of energies. Release your ex. You may need to do a cord cutting ceremony. You can do a very simple ceremony that I can help you with, but it's just basically writing it out and, you know, getting your emotions out around it, about it out, and actually speaking it, allowing your emotions to flow, burning that paper, allowing that energy to be released, and see that as being released and cutting that cord, releasing that energy between, you know, it's like breaking that contract. We can choose to do that if people don't want to be in their right energy and we don't want to be affected by their energies, right? We have our own path and we don't need it to be hindered or obstructed by other people, all right? That's harming and hurting others. All right, blessings, Taurus, and thank you so much for being here. Do hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notifications, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.